So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Sale.
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Bunted back towards the pitcher. Now the throw to first on the run. Out. And very nicely done for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Number 63 takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Framber Valdez.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And now the lefty, and that's in the dirt.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jeremy Pena. That one the other way. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Line drive. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Coming home. He'll score. Man at first. Stepping in, Jake Myers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. And such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout. And he will make a move. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Daysbel Hernandez. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Myers, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out his first time. Bunt attempt, popped up. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So it's 4 runs for him, 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 6 and the Braves nothing. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and that's their first base runner of the game.
I think he's getting hit whether he tries to get out of the way or not. That just seemed to be tracking him out of the pitcher's hand.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers act.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Over to Altuve. To Walker, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The Braves down to their last out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And it skips in the dirt.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Valdez is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will. Bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.